Okay, James, thank you very much. We are at Mesquite Horn High School, and tonight it is the semi-final regional game between the Lady Cats and Kennedale. And by coincidence, they are also the Lady Cats, so we're just going to call them Kennedale tonight. Lady Cats come into this ball game with a record of 28-8. They were 8-2 in district play. Kennedale is 18-15. They were 9-3 in their district games. Lady Cats have won their first two playoff games by decisive margins over Caddo Mills, 61-27. And last Thursday night over Lindale, and that was 49-38. Kennedale beat Dallas Carter in the by-district game, 59-21. They beat Salina in the area round game, 63-57. Lady Cats basketball brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Alliance Bank, and the University Interscholastic League. And once again, we say thank you to J. Hodge Chevrolet for providing us this evening with a beautiful white Equinox SUV to come over to Mesquite for the playoff game this evening. Matt Jansen is our technical director. James Terry is our producer. And, of course, Tony Flippin, our color commentator. And, Tony, we just saw a dominating performance by the Maybank girls team over Lake Dallas, 45-27. Maybank wins, and the winner then of this game between Sulphur Springs and Kennedale will play Maybank either Thursday or Friday night.
Yeah, the UIL messed things up and took the regional tournament out of play, but we're in fact having one right now because we saw the first game with Maybank and Lake Dallas, and so in effect we've got the two winners tonight played for a chance to go to state. The first game was, like you say, very decided. Maybank has got a big girl that's a freshman, and they're pretty good, so everybody needs to step up their game. But if the Lady Cats come out tonight like they did in the last game, I'll put us up against any of these four or other three teams.
Maybank is ranked 17th in the state, 30-6 now, so they will be formidable competition if the Lady Cats can get by Kennedale. I'll tell you the thing that impresses me about Kennedale is looking at their record, and the record itself not very impressive, 18-50. The district champion in that district, which is 12-4A, is Godley, and they are 30-3 for the season, and ranked number 14 in the state. They went 12-0 in district. Godley beat Kennedale the first time around, 58-33. But the second time, and that was at Godley, the score was only 45-43. Godley beat Kennedale by 2 points, 45-43 in the second game on the Godley home court. So that tells me that Kennedale was getting better as the season was going along.
And they've got decent size. They have more girls that look to be in the 5'8", 5'10" range than we do. But again, if our ladies show up tonight like they did Monday night or last Thursday night, I'm ready.
About to have the player introductions here, and at some point I believe we will have the national anthem well. Fans still coming in, and as a matter of fact, the Maybank and Lake Dallas fans still exiting here. That game ended not too long ago. So we're waiting here to find out if we have player introductions first or if it's the anthem.
Thank you for attending today's game between the visiting Sulphur Springs Lady Cats and the Kennedale Lady Cats. Please stand as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. Introducing first, the visiting team, Sulphur Springs. We have number 0, Trinity Jefferson.
And so player introductions taking place right now at Mesquite Horn, and familiar starting lineup for the Lady Cats. Trinity Jefferson will be a forward. Cody Rowland will be the point guard. Kaylee Carter is the other guard. Rainey Johnson, junior forward, and Cammie Shack, the sophomore forward and post player for the Lady Cats.
The Lady Cats are coached by Brian Jones.
Brian Jones, the head coach of the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Tony, we were talking about Rainey Johnson the other night. Only scored, I believe, 2 points in that win over Lindale, but she had 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals.
She was a machine, and she was a difference maker in the ball game.
So the starters for Kennedale this evening: Kyla Williams, a senior guard; Kinsey Jackson, a sophomore forward; Lexi Zamora, a junior guard; Kiara Young, a sophomore forward; and Emily Beaufon, senior guard. And those are the starters for Kennedale, and their head coach is Trevante Downs.
Starting-wise, they've got a set of twin towers just like we do. This is going to be an interesting ball game. Regional semifinal, been the farthest that they've come in a good while, and they're ready to go one more.
Kennedale's colors are green and white. They are the home team this evening. They're wearing the white home uniforms with Kelly green numbers and trim. Lady Cats, I believe for the third time in the playoffs, are the visitor, and they're wearing their black road uniforms with royal blue insets on the sides and gold numerals.
I like those, and they've been treating us well, so yeah. Let's go.
So we are about to have the tip here from John Horn High School in Mesquite. And the winner will play in the regional final against Maybank Thursday or Friday at a site to be determined. And here we go. Ball is in the air, and the tap is controlled by Sulphur Springs. And that is Cammie Shack, and she gets it down low to Rainey Johnson. She turns and shoots and misses off the window, and the rebound goes to Kennedale. And here comes the Kennedale club across the midcourt line. And they get it on the high post here and driving inside, and we have a foul called, I believe, on Cammie Shack.
Yep.
Was it a shooting foul? Apparently not.
No, it was on the floor. First personal, first team, of course.
Inbounds play on the baseline for Kennedale. Underneath their own basket, they go way outside. And now a move into the paint, and a dish off, and a bucket off the left side
21
of the glass, and that is Kiara Young, who puts Kennedale up 2-0 early in the first quarter. Is a three-pointer, good! And that is Kaylee Carter for Sulphur Springs.
Good answer, good answer.
Right side of the arc. About a step out that outside of the arc. 3-2, Wildcats lead. Kennedale down the floor, and a ball knocked away by Cody Rowland, but regained by Kennedale.
They want to get it into 21. I can tell that from 2 possessions.
Kennedale working from right to left. In front of us here, we're in the corner on the baseline, calling this game. And there's a ball thrown away over the baseline by Kinsey Jackson for Kennedale. She thought one of her teammates was going to cut to the basket, and she did not, and the ball sailed over the baseline. So here come the Lady Cats leading 3-2. Cammie Shack working in the backcourt with Cody Rowland. Rowland down the floor to the far side, and they try to get it underneath to Rainey Johnson, and it is picked up instead by Trinity Jefferson, and she misses from the right side. Actually, that was Kaylee Carter. Here's a long shot missed for Kennedale, and a long rebound taken by Kennedale. And inside shot off the glass, no good. Rebound
Rainey Johnson.
By Rainey Johnson again, out to Cammie Shack. Here comes Cody Rowland. She kicks it in the corner for Kaylee Carter.
Oh.
And twice on the rim and won't go down. Rebound fought for by Cammie Shack. There's a tie ball.
That's going to go to Kennedale.
And possession arrow pointed at Kennedale. Again, they are called the Wildcats or the Lady Cats, so we will just try to refer to them as Kennedale tonight. 3-2, Sulphur Springs ahead.
Full court press, and Kennedale's kind of broken that one.
And they get a runner off the glass that won't go, but they get the rebound off the floor. That shot is off, and the rebound by Cammie Shack for Sulphur Springs to Cody Rowland. Pulls up for the three-pointer, way off. Air ball. Rebound in the corner on the far side to Kennedale. Up the floor, and here is a jumper from the left side of the circle, and it's off the glass and good. Kyla Williams with a two-pointer, and Kennedale leads 4-3. 5:32 to go first quarter. Cammie Shack going for Rainey Johnson, and
that's going to be on 13, Kenzie Jackson.
The pass a little bit off, and Rainey Johnson chasing it down, and then she was fouled by, who was it?
Kenzie Johnson.
Kenzie Johnson, her first, and that's the first on the team.
Each team's got one. And I want them to start putting up. They didn't put up who had the foul. I don't know if they changed scorekeepers.
Yeah, could be.
They did the last one.
Inbounds play on the baseline underneath the Lady Cat basket. Here's Kaylee Carter for three. Off the rim. And the rebound to Cody Rowland, and she is fouled.
Going to be number 5.
Kyla Williams.
No.
And apparently this will be a shooting foul.
21.
21?
21 got the foul.
Yeah, they put it up there now.
Yep.
Good.
So Cody's going to get 2.
First shot is good. Cody Rowland. Lady Cat point guard, averaging 12.4 per game and a 67% free throw shooter. 4-4 ball game. Cody Rowland with the second shot coming.
Kaylee comes out, and Kyra takes her spot.
And the shot is good. Cody Rowland makes them both 5-4, Sulphur Springs. Full court pressure in the backcourt, a trap, and now there's a loose ball chased down by Kennedale. They come up with it. A long lead pass down the floor, shot in the paint, blocked by Rainey Johnson. And tie ball.
It's going to stay with the Lady Cats this time.
After the block shot, a tied ball. And Lady Cats inbound on the baseline in the backcourt.
I wouldn't want to have been in there on that ball that time because Rainey and Cammie both looked like they was about ready to fight for it.
5-4, Sulphur Springs with the lead. And here's a foul as the Lady Cats working in the front court and driving inside. Let's see, that is Kyra Carter.
24.
Foul is on Arliss. Nope, it is Emily Beaufon. Emily Beaufon.
She's going to be number 24 to me. I got to say that.
Inbounds play on the baseline underneath the Lady Cat basket. And they get it into Cammie Shack.
That's going to be Kenzie Jackson's second foul real quick. Third team foul. They're trying to come out and put some pressure out top, and I think we've got the ball handlers to handle that.
I'm showing 4 team fouls on Kennedale now.
I've only got 3.
I'm looking at the scoreboard.
No, there's 4. There you go.
Inbounds play. Cammie Shack goes to Cody Rowland. Rowland driving the baseline. Up with the shot. Won't go. Rebound to Kennedale. Sulphur Springs ahead 5-4. 4.5 minutes to go first period. From Mesquite Horn High School, this regional semifinal. Kennedale in the front court working the ball. Lady Cats in a 2-3 zone.
We've been working the zone real well. Cody with a steal.
Takeaway by Cody Rowland down the floor. Rowland all the way to the bucket, and she lays it in off the left side. Cody Rowland with 4 points in the first quarter. It's a 7-4 lead for Sulphur Springs.
And a turnover looks like going to be the Lady Cats ball down there again on the side. I didn't see who knocked it out, but whoever did a good job.
Lady Cats will have the ball in the front court on the far side. They're moving left to right. Cammie Shack gets it into Rainey Johnson. Now back out to Shack. Now they're trying to go to Rainey Johnson on the post. Knocked away by Kennedale. Here comes the green and white team. And here's a steal from behind by Kyra Carter for Sulphur Springs. Ahead to Cody Rowland. She pulls up for the jumper a little bit too hard. Rebound by Cammie Shack on the far side, and there's a foul.
I think that's going to be on 21, her second. That's one of the bigs. And that's the 5th foul, so the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats will have shots for the last 3:44. Cammie's going to have 2 when we come back from the timeout.
7-4 Sulphur Springs, 3:44 left to go first quarter. This is Lady Cats Basketball on KSST.
37.
Lady Cats Basketball on KSST brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Alliance Bank, the University Interscholastic League. Thanks to J. Hodge Chevrolet for providing the beautiful white Equinox SUV that we made the trip over in this evening. 7-4 Sulphur Springs. Cammie Shack at the line, shooting 2 shots, fouled in the act of shooting after she got an offensive rebound. She misses the first shot. Shack, a 72% free throw shooter.
Very rare for her to miss.
11.1 per game, and she makes the second. It rattles around a couple of times and falls. 8-4 lead is the biggest of the night for Sulphur Springs. Full court pressure in the backcourt for the Lady Cats. Finally, Kennedale beats it. Here's a shot inside, and they get the offensive rebound, goes back outside.
Cammie with the block.
And there's a move to the inside, and Cammie Shack with the block. The Lady Cats into the front court, and there's a reverse layup that won't go for Cody Rowland.
It's going to be an offensive foul on 13, I believe.
Kennedale coming back up the floor.
No.
He's got that. It looks like a charging call, but that's not what he's calling.
I thought he did. That's on number 5, Kyra, for us. That's her first and our second.
He gives this motion as if it's charging, but
that to me looked like that was a classic offensive push-off. And there's a throwaway. Wasn't expecting it, so we get it anyway. Lady Cats ball under our goal with 3:17 left in the first.
Inbounds play for Sulphur Springs on the baseline to the left of the Lady Cat basket. Cody Rowland will throw it in. Taking her time here, and it is taken away now. A bounce pass intended for Cammie Shack, and it's taken away here by Riley Ivory in the game for Sulphur Springs. The freshman guard to Cammie Shack. Shack to the basket, and
they're calling offensive foul on her. They're taking the goal away.
Shack made the basket on a drive to the hoop, and then they're going to call her for charging.
So take the basket away, put 2 fouls on her, 3:07, and she has to get subbed out.
Two fouls on Cammie Shack. 8-4, Sulphur Springs leads. 3 minutes to go first period. Kennedale into the front court. There's the double team, but they beat that. And now driving inside for Kennedale, but dishing off at the last moment. There's a three-pointer that is good.
Is that number 13, I think?
We'll say that because it was on the far side. Hard to see. Kenzie Jackson, we will credit with the three-pointer. 8-7. Sulphur Springs lead is 1. Cody Rowland driving inside, and a whistle and a foul called.
It's going to be the Lady Cats underneath, I think, on number 5.
Yep,
that's her first, and there'll be shot. It's not going to be underneath. We're shooting.
This will be the bonus, wouldn't it? This is the 5th foul.
Wait a minute. They handed the ball out. It's Sulphur Springs shooting. Brian Jones brings it to their attention. Should be Cody shooting too.
Yeah. 5th foul of the quarter on Kennedale, and in high school basketball, you go to the bonus on the 5th foul, and then you shoot 2 shots. So Cody Rowland will be at the line. Lady Cats leading 8-7. Cody Rowland has 4 points here in the first quarter. Rowland, a 67% free throw shooter. Senior point guard for the Lady Cats.
Here lately, she's had a lot better form and been better than a 67.
Shot on the way, and this went off the right side of the rim.
I cursed her. Lady Cats have 3 team fouls, so they still got 1 more to give. 2:34 left in the first.
Second shot coming for Cody Rowland. Bounces 3 times, eyes the basket, shot on the way, perfect. So
3 out of 4.
5 points in the first quarter. 9-7, Sulphur Springs leads. Zone press for the Lady Cats. Kennedale still working in the backcourt. Finally, they get it across the midcourt line. And knifing into the paint for the runner that's in and out. But the shooter gets the rebound And now she's trying to go back up, and she is fouled. That is Kiana Young, the sophomore.
I think that's going to go on Kyra. Yep, number 5, Kyra. That's her second.
Second foul, yep. And this is a shooting foul.
Shooting foul, so they're going to get to shoot anyway. That's 21. They're stud.
Kiana Young makes the first one. Right on the money. 3 points in the first quarter for the sophomore.
When she gets the ball, she's trying to drive it and either get a layup or draw.
Second shot. Bounces around and falls. And it's a 9-9 ball game. Lady Cats have led by as many as 4 points here in the first quarter, but scores now once again tied. Cody Rowland across the midcourt line. Looking at a zone defense for Kennedale. Rowland throws it away, taken away near the baseline for Kennedale. And the pressure in the backcourt for the Lady Cats. And there's a loose ball taken by Rainey Johnson ahead to Cody Rowland. Rowland to the baseline and cannot get the layup to go.
Looks like Riley hustled and got the ball again, though.
Riley Ivory chased down a loose ball for Sulphur Springs, 9-9. Lady Cats in the front court. Here is a great pass underneath to Trinity Jefferson.
Trinity's been finishing those very well, just a little hard that time.
She missed it there. Here comes Kennedale and driving into the paint. I thought I saw an elbow thrown there by.
We're going to be on Rainey. Her first, and that's fifth, so we're going to be shooting. Everybody's shooting for the last minute, 23.
Foul on Rainey Johnson.
That's number 20, going to get 2 free throws there. And number 20 actually jumped into Rainey, but they gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. First shot by Lexi Zamora is in and out, no good.
Our bigs down underneath are good about trying to take the charge, and they've had a couple, and they hadn't called them yet, so I'm hoping they turn it around.
Second shot by Zamora. Rattles off, no good. Rainey Johnson, the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Lady Cats up the floor. Trinity Jefferson to Rainey Johnson. Here's Riley Ivory for 3 from the corner. Too long. And Kennedale with the rebound. Kennedale across the midcourt line. Now underneath it goes. And we have a foul. Going to go against Sulphur Springs. And it should send Kenzie Jackson to the line.
It's going to be on Rainey again, her second.
Rainey Johnson, her second foul.
Whoa, they gave it to 20. We don't have a 20.
Well, I think that Rainey is 30, so I think that's just a typographical error, so to speak.
Rainey. So it's going to be 13 for 2.
Kenzie Jackson makes the first one. Good for her. She has 4 points in the first quarter. Kennedale regains the lead, 10-9. And the second shot rims out.
1 minute.
Trinity Jefferson, the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Now Cody Rowland walks it across the midcourt line. Kennedale has not been employing the full court press here in the first quarter very often. Here's a takeaway for Kennedale, however, as the Lady Cats trying to go inside. Rainey Johnson takes it back for Sulphur Springs. Lady Cats working around the perimeter. Kyra Carter on the near side. They get it on the low post to Rainey Johnson. Now back out to Kyra Carter. Misses the 3 on the right side of the rim, and the rebound in the corner to Kennedale.
Our pressure, that's a carry. We got another steal, and should be a foul.
Take away by Rainey Johnson, but Kennedale gets it back. Here's a three-pointer, air ball. Rainey Johnson, the rebound. The Kennedale player went down hard on the court. We could feel the reverberation over here. Cody Rowland into the corner for Kyra Carter, and Carter misses short on the three-pointer. Fast break for Kennedale, and at the buzzer, the basket off the right side of the glass by Kenzie Jackson. And Kennedale
count 12-9 at the end of 1.
12-9, Kennedale leads. Lady Cats basketball continues after this on KSST. Lady Cats basketball on KSST, brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Alliance Bank, the University Interscholastic League. Thanks to J. Hodge Chevrolet for providing the white Equinox this evening. Kennedale leads it 12-9, just underway in the second quarter. Kennedale moving from right to left. And Kyra Carter going for the steal, but she didn't get it. Kennedale has a momentary advantage there. Here's a three-pointer off the mark and over the baseline and goes back to Sulphur Springs.
Lady Cats need to work on their turnovers. We've got better ball handlers and so forth, but we're turning the ball over on the offensive end a little bit. I think if we settle in and don't do that, we're going to be okay. 2-3
zone for Kennedale. Lady Cats in the front court moving left to right. Here's Kyra Carter for three, or was that a lob for Trinity Jefferson?
That's again, that just wasn't a good decision.
Trying to work it down inside to Trinity Jefferson, but taken away by Kennedale.
The getting it down to Trinity is a real good idea, but you just got to be sure about it.
Skip pass from far side to the near side, and driving inside for Kennedale is Emily Beaufon.
Gave that on Kyra. That's three for her.
They didn't post it on the board, did they?
Yeah,
did they? Okay,
did. That's
all
three.
Right. Inbounds play on the baseline to the right of the basket for Kennedale. Here's a three-pointer, and it's an air ball taken by Cammie Shack on the rebound.
Kennedale is very physical inside, so we're going to have to watch picking up those fouls.
Cody Rowland brings it across the midcourt stripe. Rowland going to her left, now cutting back right, driving into the paint. Whistle and a foul.
23, I believe. Hang on, 24. That's her second.
Emily Beaufon, senior guard.
Each team has one team foul in the quarter.
Inbounds play on the baseline underneath the Lady Cat basket. Cody Rowland gets it into Cammie Shack. Tries to go outside, but it is taken away by Kennedale.
Way too many turnovers.
Right.
We got to clean this up.
12-9, Kennedale leads. 6.5 minutes to go first half. Skip pass.
Yep, too far there. We get it back. Kennedale's helping us out with some turnovers too, but they've got 3 points to play with right now. But I'm concerned about our turnovers for the Lady Cats.
12-9, Kennedale leads. Lady Cats have led by as many as 4 in this game. That was about midway through the first quarter. No full court pressure at all for Kennedale. They remain in that zone defense. Cammie Shack in the corner on the far side gets it into Rainey Johnson, and Johnson with the banker off the left side of the glass.
I thought she was fouled, but they didn't call it.
12-11, Lady Cats down by 1. Trap at midcourt for Sulphur Springs. Free ball, but picked up by Kennedale. And here's a three-pointer from the far side, a little bit short. Trinity Jefferson, the rebound for the Lady Cats. To Cody Rowland. Rowland goes up the far side of the court. Surveying the defense. Dribbling from left to right to Kaylee Carter. Back to Cody. High post it goes to Rainey Johnson. Johnson looking inside. Back outside to Kaylee Carter. Skip pass to Trinity Jefferson. To Cody Rowland. Lady Cats taking their time, trailing by 1, 12-11, 5.5 minutes left to go first half.
That's just fine to take that time.
Cammie Shack on the post, turns and shoots, makes it from 10 feet.
Three-pointer.
Was that a three-pointer?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize she was that far inside.
I didn't either.
Again, we're at the far end of the court, looking at the opposite end. So three-pointer by Cammie Shack.
And a turnover by Cammie Shack.
Lady Cats leading 14-12. Cammie Shack takes it away. Rowland to Shack in the corner on the far side.
That should be Lady Cats ball on the baseline. They had Cammie pinned. Number 10 maybe.
Foul called on Kennedale.
They don't have a 10. They got a 20.
Lexi Zamora, the junior guard, draws the foul. That's her first.
Team second.
Yep. Inbounds play for the Lady Cats on the baseline to the left of the basket. And they get it into Cammie.
Stays with us. I don't know how this guy saw it, but Cammie told him that they threw it out. He knows she wouldn't lie.
Off the hands of Emily Beaufon, apparently, or that was the ruling anyway. Cammie Shack will inbound it in the corner on the near side. Gets it into Cody Rowland.
We got them spread out pretty good, so if we'll move it, we can get an open shot.
Lady Cats lead it 14-12. Skip pass to Trinity Jefferson over on the far side to Rainey Johnson. Skip pass again on the far side to Tyra Carter. Taken away by Rainey Johnson. The layup is up and in. Rainey Johnson with the steal and then completes the play with a layup, and the Lady Cats lead it again by 4, 16-12, their biggest lead. Down the floor comes Kennedale. The runner in the lane, no good. Rebound, Rainey Johnson.
It's her show in the second quarter, and that's what she did last game. She just took control.
Outlet pass to Cody Rowland, back to Johnson. Johnson right side of the lane. They get it down low for Cammie Shack. Makes a move to the basket off the glass. There's a whistle.
Travel.
Called for travel.
She was taking a lot of contact, and it took her too long to get the body position where she wanted, and she moved her feet.
Full court pressure for Sulphur Springs, and I believe Cody Rowland going to be charged with a foul.
That's her first, and our second or third.
Shows 2 on the scoreboard right now. But you're never quite sure if you look too soon or not. It still says 2.
Yep, so we're going to say that. 4 minutes in the second quarter. Lady Cats up 4.
16-12. Kennedale in the front court.
They need to get the big girl out of the lane.
Kennedale moving right to left, right in front of us here. Three-pointer and a long three. Bounds off the rim, no good. And Rainey Johnson with another rebound. Long pass down the floor. Cody Rowland to Trinity Jefferson, and she can't finish. It's in and out. Off the glass.
Just for Trinity to catch that thing. That looked like Nolan Ryan threw that one.
Very aggressive pass by Cody Rowland. 16-12 Sulphur Springs, 3:26 left to go in the first half. Kennedale in the front court with the ball. Skip pass, near side to far side. Now in the corner on the far side. 4-3, and it is off the rim, and the rebound, Cammie Shack. Outlet pass goes to Kaylee Carter. Kaylee across the midcourt line. Lady Cats up by 4, 16-12 to Cody Rowland. Over on the far side, Rowland now on the right-hand dribble from left to right. Gets it inside to Cammie Shack, and it's just stripped from her hands there.
Cammie's got to be a little stronger on that one.
Fast break, and the bucket at the other end for Kennedale.
21.
That's Kiana Young. She has 6 points in the game, and it's 16-14, a 2-point lead.
That's their first 2 points of the second quarter after almost they were scoreless for 5 minutes.
Wow. Cody Rowland trying to go to Cammie Shack down low, but it's taken away. Here's a breakaway at the other end, and the easy layup is off the glass and good by Kenzie Jackson.
That's what we're doing. We're just making some turnovers, and by that time nobody came back except Rainey. We've got to get tough. Every possession is important.
16-16, tie game with 2 minutes to go in the half. Rainey Johnson, far side, bounce pass for Cammie Shack. Shack driving, and the runner in and out, no good from about 8 feet. Rebound, Kennedale.
I need a Cammie 3. Defense is playing good and limiting to 1 rebound most of the time. We just got to get our offense rolling.
Baseline shot for Kennedale from about 12 feet, no good. She gets her own rebound back up again, and no good. And Rainey Johnson pulls down the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Timeout. Sulphur Springs with 1:32 left to go. Score tied at 16 all. Lady Cats basketball continues after this on KSST.
30 seconds.
1:32 left to go in the first half. Sulphur Springs 16, Kennedale 16 from John Horn High School in Mesquite, this regional semifinal game. Winner plays Maybank, which defeated Lake Dallas here earlier tonight, 45-27. Maybank now 30-6, ranked 17th in the state. Cammie Shack inbounds on the near side to Cody Rowland. Lady Cats moving left to right and now into the front court. 2-3 zone for Kennedale. Rowland surveying the defense over to Kaylee Carter. And now high post to Rainey Johnson in the corner, far side to Trinity Jefferson. Rowland, Kaylee Carter, and another takeaway for Kennedale. Fast break. Cody Rowland back and unable to stop the basket, and there's a foul.
Number 20 is going to score 2. Cody's going to get her second foul. That's going to be the third. And we're going to give 20 is going to get a free throw.
Zamora has a free throw, and she put Kennedale ahead 18-16 on that breakaway. after the steal. Here's the missed free throw and a rebound by Cammie Shack. Outlet pass goes to Cody Rowland. Rowland walks it across the midcourt line. No pressure for Kennedale. Trying to go into the corner to Kaylee Carter and throws it away.
Ivory's going to come in for Cody, I believe. We're throwing way too many over-the-top passes. That's just crazy, right? When you're turning it over, quit it. Quit throwing all those long passes. Ivory did a good job, her first stint in the first quarter, just inside a minute.
Zone press for Sulphur Springs. Kennedale still working in the backcourt. Finally, they get it across the midcourt line, but the pass goes right through the hands of Kenzie Jackson for Kennedale, and it goes back to the Lady Cats over on the far side.
48.5. We need a good possession. We have not had a good possession in probably 3 or 4. And they're sitting back in that zone. There we go.
18-16, they get it inside to Rainey Johnson, and then Johnson gets it down to Trinity Jefferson coming in from the right side, and she misses the shot off the glass, but she is fouled.
21, that's her third. That's their scoring. Their big girl that's a scorer, so that's good all the way around.
Kiana Young, a sophomore. Trinity Jefferson to the line. Jefferson will have 2 shots, and she makes the first. Jefferson, a 57% free throw shooter, her first point of the night. She averages 7.1 points per game, 18-17. Lady Cats down by 1. Jefferson can tie the score, and she misses the shot, but the rebound by Riley Ivory for the Lady Cats with 34 seconds on the clock. Rainey Johnson working right side to Trinity Jefferson, to Cammie Shack up high. Bounce pass to Kaylee Carter, and Carter knocks down a 3.
There we go.
Her second three-pointer. 20-18, Lady Cats regain the lead. 15 seconds on the clock. Three-pointer from the near side. Too long. Rebound on the offensive board for Kennedale. Back outside with 6 seconds.
Strong defense for the Cats.
Again, the three-pointer is good.
13.
Kenzie Jackson almost at the buzzer, and Kennedale takes a 21-20 lead at halftime. Kenzie Jackson, the three-pointer just before the buzzer. Highly competitive game here in the first half from John Horn High School in Mesquite. We go to halftime with Kennedale up by 1, 21-20. This is Lady Cats basketball on KSST. Lady Cats basketball on KSST. It's brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Alliance Bank, the University Interscholastic League. J. Hodge Chevrolet provided us with a beautiful white Chevy Equinox SUV to make the trip over from Sulphur Springs this evening. Traffic was not too bad coming over.
It wasn't. We cut down through the Sunnyvale sector and came through that way, saw a few new turns, but otherwise we'd have had to get on 635, and nobody deserves that. This is a long trip for us today, and that's unfortunate, and it has, like you said in the timeout, it's hindered the crowd. The late start and the long distance has affected the crowd here. Yeah,
a much bigger crowd for the first game between Maybank and Lake Dallas.
Yeah. Won
by Maybank 45-27. They jumped out to a 13-1 lead in that game and really were never headed. 21-20 here. Kennedale leading, and when we look at the scoreboard here, I have to remind myself from time to time, Kennedale is the home team and Sulphur Springs is the visiting team, because it says Jaguars for the Horn Jaguars on the scoreboard, and that's the home side, and Sulphur Springs is the guest. But 21-20 is the halftime score as Kennedale regained the lead on a three-pointer by Kenzie Jackson just before the end of the first half. For Sulphur Springs, scoring-wise, Kaylee Carter is the leading scorer with 2 3-pointers. She has 6 points. Cody Rowland has 5, all in the first period.
Yep.
Rainey Johnson had 4 in the second period, and that's her total at the half. Cammie Shack has 4 on a free throw and a three-pointer. So the Lady Cats with 20 points. And for Kennedale, the leading scorer is Kenzie Jackson, sophomore. who has 11 points. She also has 3 fouls at halftime, Tony.
Well, I've only got her with 2. I've got.
Oh, no, you're right. You're
21 with 3.
You're right. You're right. It's 2. My handwriting is poor. So Kenzie Jackson, 11 points with 2 fouls. Kiana Young, sophomore forward, and a big, strong young lady inside, has 6 points. She has 3 fouls.
She's the one, and I really think that's the one they wanted to focus on. And Kenzie Jackson has been the recipient of playing on the weak side, and that's where her points have come.
Kyla Williams, a senior, has 2 points, and Lexi Zamora has 2 points for Kennedale. Now the Wildcat boys have a bi-district game tomorrow at Greenville, and that game has been moved up to 5 p.m. because of the concern about the winter weather that's coming in. So it is Wildcats versus Community at 5 p.m. in the Greenville High School gym, and we will have that broadcast for you also on KSST. Looking forward to that one, as the boys are a week behind the girls in the playoffs. But the winner of this game then will play Maybank. As we told you, the winner of the game versus Lake Dallas earlier this evening on this floor, 45-27 was the final. And Maybank's going to be tough for either one of these teams.
Maybank's going to be tough. I'm trying to think of where a neutral site may be, and so I'm looking at Wills Point, Edgewood, somewhere like that could be a site. With the fact there is no regional tournament, it's just going to be like another game. We're having the equivalent of a regional doubleheader tonight by happenstance, but it's got to be agreed on. So if we go ahead and win this game, which I have confidence in our Lady Cats, but at that point I'm looking in that area, or even possibly the Tyler area, something like that. But I don't think we'll be coming toward the Metroplex. I hope not. It's harder on us that way.
Be about equidistant to play at A&M Commerce, wouldn't it? Or at East Texas A&M?
That'd be too close for us. For Maybank, that'd be about a 70-mile difference, about a 40 or 50-mile difference.
All right. Well,
but I think Wills Point. Oh yeah, Wills Point or Edgewood would either one be a good one. It doesn't take that long to get to 80.
And we don't know if that would be Thursday night or Friday night. And then if the Wildcat boys win against Community tomorrow, we could have a game, again, either Thursday or Friday night.
Boys are traditionally Tuesday, Thursday, and here lately the girls have been, Tuesday, Friday. The girls have been Monday, Thursday. But since this is a game, plus we don't know what the weather's going to do. It's going to get cold Wednesday, and if there's anything that falls, it's not going anywhere. So we may actually be playing Friday or Saturday to try to figure this out. But first things first, we got to win today and tomorrow.
And as Tony has pointed out several times during the first half, too many turnovers by the Lady Cats. And just kind of recklessly throwing the ball around.
Yeah, it's just to throw it over the top. And I guess they just think that Kennedale's not going to go after it. Kennedale's got some kids that are active, and they're doing a good job of disrupting. Most of us are doing a good job in the half court, but as far as defense, but they're doing a better job offensively.
Sulphur Springs has been much more aggressive on defense in that they have employed that zone press throughout the first half. Kennedale just drops back on defense. They do not attempt a press at all.
We just sometimes get in a hurry, and I don't know, but we need a second half like we had the other day against Lindale. We need to buckle up and go. I think we're the better basketball team right here, but you got to put it on the court and finish.
21-20, Kennedale leads at halftime, and we'll take another break, come back with the second half. This is Lady Cats Basketball on KSST. Lady Cats Basketball on KSST. We are about to start the second half with Kennedale leading 21-20 over the Lady Cats. And let's see, Lady Cats will have the basketball to start the second half.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Arrow pointing in their direction.
After they changed us to visitor, they told us all night we were going to be the home team. They changed everybody before the game. It's been a weird night, a very strange night. So now let's see if we can cut down on our turnovers and be more productive on offense. get a couple more fouls on some of their bigs and win this ball game.
Lady Cats are coming our direction now. We are situated on the baseline calling this game, and now they're coming our way here in the second half. Moving from right to left. Sulphur Springs in the front court, Cody Rowland. And they work it inside to Rainey Johnson, trying to create some space, and gave up the ball, but taken there by Trinity Jefferson, but her shot won't go. And the rebound for Kennedale, but here's the takeaway once again by Rainey Johnson, who's so active on defense for Sulphur Springs. To Cammie Shack, Lady Cats in the front court, now Cody Rowland, the point guard, will run the show out near midcourt. Zone defense.
A lot of contact go down in the lane. I don't like seeing that. That's right there is a foul.
Trinity Jefferson works inside to Rainey Johnson, and she puts one up off the glass, but a little bit too hard. And the rebound to Kennedale, and the rebound by Kiana Young. 21-20, Kennedale with the ball for the first time in the second half. Working from left to right at the far end from us.
Lady Cats in their standard zone. Kind of a 1-2-2 at the moment.
In the corner on the near side it goes. Now down low, and the shot missed. And the rebound by Rainey Johnson.
Doing her thing again.
Rainey Johnson had 14 rebounds in the game against Lindale. He's going to have that many again tonight the way it's going, maybe more. 21-20, Kennedale on top. Rainey Johnson with a nice pass to Cammie Shack. Shack inside, can't get the shot to go, and the rebound taken by Kennedale. Pass down the floor, and a missed layup at the other end. Cody Rowland comes up with the ball for Sulphur Springs. Rowland on the run, all the way to the baseline, kicks it back outside to Trinity Jefferson. And now back to Rowland, and they will reset on offense. Oh, loose ball, and on the sideline, Rowland just lost the handle on the ball, and it rolled over the sideline.
Just got to going too fast again. I mean, it's we keep saying it, and we're not being critical. It's what it is. I mean, they're playing their tails off.
21-20, Kennedale. Inbounds play on the near side. They move left to right now into the front court. Lady Cats with a 1-2-2 zone, I would call it, Tony. Now here's a shot from inside, off the mark. Loose ball on the court, picked up by Kennedale. Shot from the right side of the key, no good. Rebound, Cammie Shack. And a tough move there by Cammie.
Yeah, she grabbed a hold of that one and fought a couple off. That's what she needs. She's got to get tougher.
She might have got popped in the nose there.
Yep.
Cammie Shack driving inside, kicks it out to Kaylee Carter, and she misses the shot from the far side, and the rebound taken by Kennedale, taken all the way down the floor, and a foul was going to go against Sulphur Springs.
On Kaylee, but that was a good foul because she had a breakaway layup. Now we're going to put her on the line. So that was a good foul, good hustle by Kaylee.
First foul on Kaylee Carter. First foul against the Wildcats here in the third quarter. Two-shot situation. First shot is up and no good. This is by Kyla Williams, who had 2 points in the first half on a two-point basket in the first quarter. Second shot coming. 5:22 to go. Third quarter. Kennedale leading 21-20. Nobody has scored here in the second half. Second shot high off the back iron, no good, and the rebound on the floor taken by Rainey Johnson.
Rainey Johnson. She's a machine.
For Cody Rowland, who walks it across the midcourt line. 2-3 zone for Kennedale. Rowland into the corner to Cammie Shack for three. Got it!
There we go.
Cammie Shack knocks down a three, gives her 7 points in the game. 23-21 Lady Cats.
There we go.
Full court
needs some more then.
Full court pressure, and Trinity Jefferson knocked it free, but it's regained by Kennedale. Into the front court they go. And a whistle. Is that a timeout?
I guess. I don't know.
I believe a timeout.
Didn't sound like a very good whistle.
Leave a timeout here for Kennedale, and it's 23-20 Lady Cats.
Full timeout.
4:46 to go, third quarter. Lady Cats basketball continues on KSST. Lady Cats basketball on KSST, brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Alliance Bank, the University Interscholastic League, and thanks to Jay Hodge for the lovely white Equinox SUV. 23-21. Lady Cats on top by 2. Sulphur Springs setting up their zone defense here. It'll be a inbounds play on the baseline. Underneath the Kennedale basket, they go way outside. Keeping
Back
it out
down in that zone.
Keeping it outside for the moment. And now it goes on the near side. And now the low post. And a move to the inside and a looping shot, no good off the glass, and the rebound for Sulphur Springs. And
good
down
pass.
before it goes to
Nice.
Cody Rowland, and a great feed there by Kaylee Carter.
That was perfect, perfectly executed.
Great fast break there by Sulphur Springs, and the basket off the glass by Cody Rowland. 25-21 Sulphur Springs.
Blocked by Cammie, never left her feet. Great job there. The defense is coming on, and that's exactly what we need right now. Here comes Ivory in for Kayla.
Kiana Young had a shot down low, but it was blocked by Cammie Scheck. Now they will inbound on the baseline. Kennedale will inbound on the baseline to the right of the basket.
And a 5 count.
5-second
count. Great job by the Lady defense.
And who was guarding the inbounds player? Was that
Cammie's
Cammie?
always doing that.
That's
but
what I thought, yeah.
What I like right now is you got Cody and Riley out here. So if we get some turnovers and some possible breaks, we got wheels to burn.
25-21 Sulphur Springs by 4. Rainey Johnson up high and gets it down low to Trinity Jefferson. Kicks it back out to Rowland. To Cammie Scheck on the far side. Scheck on the dribble to Cody Rowland. Scheck for 3. Got it!
There we go.
Cammie Scheck is hot.
There we go.
2 3-pointers here in the third quarter. She has 10 points now. And Cody Rowland knocks it away, and it's picked up by Rowland. Rowland into the paint on the runner. The
Yes,
banker off the
sir.
glass is good. And the Lady Cats have extended that lead out to 9 points, 30
Another
to
steal.
21. Scheck with a
And
takeaway
another
shot for the
bucket
basket.
by Scheck. Oh.
32-21. Lady Cats have exploded here in the last minute or so.
There we go. That's what happens when you put Ivory and Cody out there, but the bigs are getting the cuts too, and they've finished all of a sudden instead of turning over. This is nothing but finishing.
Timeout Kennedale.
Great job, ladies.
32-21 Sulphur Springs with the lead. A couple of 3-pointers by Cammie Scheck and then a 2-pointer just in the past few moments.
And some blocks and turnovers down in the other end. They have not scored in this quarter. There's 3 minutes left in the
Wow,
quarter.
you're right.
This is second quarter and third quarter. In the second quarter, it got down to the 2-minute mark before they scored.
Cody Rowland got away on a fast break there a short time ago. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think it was Kaylee Carter gave her the
He did. It
the
was
feed.
Kayla. It was Kayla.
Great
It was
pass.
perfect. I thought she had gotten too deep, but she made a perfect pass, and Cody had caught it clean and got it up there. So now we're starting out with full court press again, which has been extremely disruptive for the Kennedale.
11-point lead for Sulphur Springs, by far the biggest of the night for either team. Kennedale has led by as many as 3. They get it in and beat the press. Into the front court they go, moving from left to right. Emily Buffon is the point guard. Goes over on the far side, back to Buffon on a skip pass. Buffon into the paint and shovels it up and gets it to go. Emily Buffon, the first basket of the third quarter for Kennedale, and her first of the night. 32-23, 9-point lead for Sulphur Springs. Riley Ivory shuffles her feet on a pass from Cody Rowland here on the near side.
Little too much anticipation, and that's what we can't. We've got to protect this lead and get into the fourth quarter with a sizable lead.
Inbounds play in front of us on the sideline here. Trinity Jefferson contesting the inbounds pass, and Cody Rowland
Turns it
now
over.
knocks it free, and it's off of the Kennedale.
They got it right. He couldn't see it from here, and the ref in C position could see the tip.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was off of one of ours.
The way she kind of whipped it behind her head, I thought there was a possibility, but they got it right, and that's why we got 3 officials.
Inbounds play on the near side. Full court pressure in the back court. Buffon guarded by Riley Ivory. Buffon into the corner over on the far side. A 3-pointer off the glass is good.
Number 5.
Skylar Williams That's her first three-pointer. It gives her 5 points in the game. Now that lead for Sulphur Springs back down to just 6 points. And here's a throwaway. Rainey Johnson up high trying to go down low to Trinity Jefferson over the baseline back to Kennedale. 6-point lead for Sulphur Springs at 32-26. Just a short time ago it was 11.
Kaylee back in for Ivory. Ivory.
Trinity Jefferson contesting the inbounds pass, and they do get it in. Buffon across the midcourt line with the behind-the-back dribble. Great move into the paint, dishes. And here's a foul on Sulphur Springs. They got it to one of their big girls.
Yep, that one, but that's good foul. That's Johnson, her third.
The foul was on. Yeah,
They've
Rainey
got
Johnson.
second.
They show second foul on Rainey Johnson.
I'm going to go with that. 21's getting 2 free throws, and she's 0 for 1 this time.
Kiana Young missed the first one. She had 6 points in the first half. And the second shot right on the money. 32-27. That's 11-point lead has been cut by 6 down to 5 points.
It is. Even though Lady Cats got rolling, they can't forget the mindset that every possession is critical. Don't throw the dadgum ball away.
Cody Rowland walks it across the midcourt line. No pressure from Kennedale. Kyra Carter in the game now, right in front of us here. And there's another takeaway. Almost. Cody Rowland got it back. Rolling into the paint with the runner, and she gets it to go.
Cody's on a roll. Cody's on a roll.
11 points in the game, 6 in the third quarter. 34-27. Here's a three-pointer for Kennedale, and she knocks it down.
Number 20, Zamora.
Lexi Zamora with a three-pointer. Gives her 5 in the game. 34-30. Sulphur Springs lead is 4 points. Trinity Jefferson. They're going for Trinity Jefferson, but there's a takeaway and a breakaway
13.
Basket for Kennedale, and that is Kenzie Jackson.
We're telegraphing our passes and then throwing them easy. We got Kennedale can play too.
30,
just stealing it.
34-32. That 11-point Sulphur Springs lead is down to 2. Cody Rowland with a behind-the-back dribble. She was double-teamed out there near midcourt for a moment. High post it goes to Cammie Shack. Now down low for Trinity Jefferson. Turns and shoots off the glass. Good.
That's the first time we've really looked for Trinity. In the last few ball games, Trinity's been a cleaner-upper. 36-32. Lady Cats lead by 4. They go inside, almost taken away by Sulphur Springs. Runner high off the glass. Good
Won't
rebound
go. Rebound, Cammie Shack.
Really good.
Outlet pass to Cody Rowland over on the far side. Rowland walks it up with 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds in the third period. Cammie Shack out near midcourt, back to Rowland. Lady Cats look like they're holding it for the last shot. They whip it inside. Kyra Carter to Trinity Jefferson, had it taken away from her. And a kick ball called here against...
I guess it's against Kennedale. We'll take it. I couldn't tell.
Kennedale does not appear to be taking the ball here on the sideline. Neither team.
I really thought that Trinity fouled because she grabbed the girl's arm when she stole the ball.
Cody Rowland goes to Cammie Shack. She misses the three-pointer from the far side with 13 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Down the floor, Kennedale. Pass across the lane, and they shot off the glass is good by Kenzie Jackson. She got hot late in the quarter.
36-34.
Jackson now with 16 points in the game, 5 in the third quarter. 36-34, Sulphur Springs by 2 as we go to the fourth quarter. This is Lady Cats Basketball on KSST. Lady Cats Basketball on KSST, a 16-13 third quarter to the Lady Cats, but they're about midway through the quarter. It looked like they were ready to break it open.
Yep. Got a little casual with the ball, so now Kennedale gets the tip or gets the possession on this last quarter. 2-point lead. Lady Cats got to buckle in. 36-34. Inbound play for Kennedale on the near side. They move left to right. This is Buffon on the dribble, guarded by Trinity Jefferson. Skip pass from left to right. Kennedale keeping it outside. Now they go inside.
And she is open and makes a move to the basket and banks it off the left side of the backboard for two. Kenzie Jackson now with 18 points in the game, and we are tied at 36.
We didn't have anybody go out and body her up at the free throw line, and she just rolled in. And now there's a throwaway.
Kyra Carter trying to go to Rainey Johnson, take it away. And that was Kenzie Jackson on the takeaway for Kennedale. Into the corner it goes. Ball knocked away, but regained by Kennedale. 36-36. 7:11 to go in the ball game. Into the corner on the near side. They work it inside for Jackson. Up with the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Follows, misses, but there's the putback for Kennedale.
Who we giving that to?
I believe that's,
Zamora, number 20.
Yeah, well, we'll give it to Zamora for now. 38-36.
Good
Kennedale
position.
with the lead, and a nice feed inside, and Trinity Jackson scores off the bucket.
That was perfectly done. Trinity worked hard to get that defender on her hip.
Game tied at 38, but there's a three-pointer for Kennedale.
Number 5, Williams.
Kyla Williams for three. 41-38, Kennedale takes a three-point lead. Lady Cats led by 11 not too long ago. Cody Rowland, high post to Rainey Johnson. Down low for Trinity Jefferson for the bucket.
And one. That is going to be on number 20. It's going to be her second.
Lexi Zamora, her second foul. And wasn't the previous feed also by Rainey Johnson to Trinity on the previous basket? So they've got something going there. 41-40. Lady Cats down by one. Trinity Jefferson can tie it. She's a 57% free throw shooter. Shot on the way and too hard. And the rebound goes to Kennedale. 41-40. Kennedale leads by one.
Now we've got to go out.
They go to Jackson. Jackson turns and shoots from 6 feet. No good. Lady Cats with the rebound and loose ball chased down by Cody Rowland. And there's a foul. Goes against Kennedale.
That's number 20. I've got that as her third. Let's see. They've got second, but there it is. She had consecutive fouls. Two team fouls for them.
So that you have that as her third foul. That's what the scoreboard says. 41-40. Kennedale on top with 5:46 to go.
The one thing I'm not seeing on our offense is we're getting the ball into Rainey at the free throw line, and she's not even looking at a shot. And she's got an open shot there.
Kyra Carter on the near side to Rainey Johnson up high. Johnson makes a move back out to Cammie Shack for three. Left side of the arc. Too hard and rebounded by Jackson for Kennedale. Kennedale across the midcourt line leading by one, 41-40. Jackson into the corner and the shot from the baseline no good.
There's
rebound Cammie Shack.
Cammie's gotten a lot tougher in this second half and getting those rebounds.
Lady Cats down by one. Cody Rowland feeds to Trinity Jefferson for the banker off the left side of the window.
Perfect feed. That's classic Cody.
9 points from Trinity Jefferson. 42-41. Lady Cats get the lead back. Lob inside, back outside, and a traveling call.
Perfect defense. Good job by the Lady Cats. They're really stepping up their defensive game.
Traveling call on Kiana Young.
Yep, she had a one-footer and she had to hop. So, critical possession. How many times have I said that tonight? But we need, I'd sure like to see Cammie throw a three in there.
Trinity Jefferson has had the hot hand, but she's been assisted mightily by Rainey Johnson and Kyra Carter. Here's Cody Rowland with a burst to the basket and almost lost it over the baseline, but saved it to Kyra Carter. Now outside it goes to Cammie Shack, and now it is Cody Rowland for three, and it rattles off the iron, no good.
We were in kind of a four corner, so we had no rebounding help. I'd have liked to seen us take a little more time off. We're down to 4 minutes.
42-41, Lady Cats lead, driving inside, that is Jackson.
Yep, she's tough.
Jackson gets the basket off the glass with a nice move.
43-42, a lot of lead changes tonight.
Kennedale up by one. Cammie Shack Works it inside, again to Trinity Jefferson. They call it traveling here against Sulphur Springs.
A lot of contact left right
really
there.
was.
That's not basketball right there, but we got called. Trinity's really working hard out there.
Jefferson went to the floor, but was called for traveling.
She had two of them. Look here, Cody.
Inbounds play, and Cody Rowland takes it away, and she's there for the basket.
That's the way to correct a mistake right there.
13 points in the game. Sulphur Springs regains the lead, 44-43. Inbounds play for Kennedale. Pressure in the backcourt. They beat it, get it across the midcourt line, and into the paint it goes. And a loose ball, and it is over the baseline. We'll go back to Kennedale.
And I tell you what, Kennedale fans are upset now because there's people on the floor at their end, and they didn't get the call. I mean, these guys, there's one thing to let them play. That's another thing to take basketball out of basketball.
Inbounds play for Kennedale on the baseline to the right of the basket. In the front court. And they get it into Jackson. Jackson, however, had the pass contested by Rainey Johnson, and it goes over the baseline off of Rainey.
Our bigs are working hard in there. They're getting tough.
Again, the inbounds play to the right of the basket. They go way outside this time.
Nearly had another 5
Beaufort. Beaufort for three, and she knocked it down.
That hurts.
Emily Beaufort has 5 points in the game. That's her first three-pointer. 46-44. Kennedale by 2, 3:11 to go. Cody Rowland out near midcourt for Sulphur Springs to Kyra Carter on a lob to the near side. Back to Rowland. Rowland pull-up jumper. Too hard off the iron, and Rainey Johnson cannot take the rebound for Sulphur Springs. Jackson wins that battle. 46-44, 2-point lead for Kennedale.
Didn't press there. We fell back. We're going to take a chance on just giving them one shot.
2:48 to go in the ball game. Kennedale working in the front court. Here's a takeaway almost by
Kyra
Carter.
She just couldn't quite catch up with it. 2:42 left, down 2 for the Lady Cats, and great possession coming up here. We got to play some defense.
Beaufort across the midcourt line. Guarded by Trinity Jefferson. Into the corner it goes on the near side. Beaufort again on the dribble. They work around the perimeter. Kennedale working very deliberately here. 2:22 to go in the ball game, and Kennedale leads 46-44. Pass down to the baseline and a move to the basket and a foul.
Going to get Cody for the foul. She slapped it too hard. It should have just gone in there on her own, and she could have had it. And I've got that as Cody's third. And they're going to put that down as our second foul, I believe. No, they just got one.
That was on Cody.
That was on Cody, her third.
I first thought it was Rainey Johnson.
No, but if she'd have just wouldn't have been as aggressive, number 5 got 2 shots and made the first one.
Kyla Williams with the free throw there. Gives her 9 points in the game. 47-44, 3-point lead. I believe that equals the biggest of the night for
think so.
Kennedale.
2:14 left.
And the second shot in and out, and the rebound, Cammie Scheck.
Good job,
Outlet pass
Cammie.
Goes to Cody Rowland. Rowland all the way in. Now she takes it back outside and from the baseline. I think that's a 2-pointer.
Was it a 2?
Yeah. Cody Rowland, a 2-pointer from about
46.
16 feet out on the baseline. 47-46, a 1-point lead for Sulphur Springs with under 2 minutes to go. And a backcourt violation, I believe.
Some kind. I was writing in my book, but whatever the case, it's a Lady Cats ball down 1, minute 52. We got a nail biter, folks.
Turnover against Kennedale, a backcourt violation. Lady Cats down by 1, 47-46 with a minute 50 to go in the ball game. Sulphur Springs moving from right to left. Cody Rowland up high to Cammie Scheck. Back to Rowland. Rowland inside with the runner. Banker off the glass is good. Cody Rowland.
Cody Rowland show. 48-47 Lady Cats.
Lady Cats regained the lead by 1, 48-47. Rowland with 17 points in the game. And a whistle inside as Kennedale working on offense.
Got a push. I think that's on Trinity. I think they kind of bailed her there. That's on Trinity, her first.
Just her first foul. Hard to believe.
And our second foul.
Inbounds play on the baseline for Kennedale. to the left of their basket. Way outside it goes to Beaufont. Emily Beaufont, the point guard, move to her right, move to her left.
Lord.
Beautiful drive, and she banks it off the glass for the bucket. Beaufont puts Kennedale back out on top, 49-48 with 1:10.
There's not a chance in the world she can make that, and it rattled through.
Lady Cats in the front court. Cami Shack for three. Far side rattles off, no good. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Kennedale and Emily Beaufont.
Inside a minute, I think we're going to have timeout Kennedale.
Kennedale takes a timeout, leading 49-48, 54 seconds on the clock. This Lady Cats basketball on KSST. Lady Cats basketball brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, Alliance Bank, and the University Interscholastic League. Thanks to J. Hodge Chevrolet for providing the Chevrolet Equinox tonight for our travel. 1 point lead for Kennedale with 54 seconds on the clock. Kennedale has the ball on the far side. Inbounds play. Beaufont on the dribble. Now on the near side. They take it around the perimeter. 42 seconds on the clock and a foul.
That's on Trinity, but that's just our third. We've still got one more foul to give before we send them to the line. We don't want to send them to the line, but we can't let them just run the clock out. 41-9 left. We need a steal off of this inbound pass. They're all packed in.
Remember, no shot clock in high school basketball. They get it in from the far side. And here's a shot inside that is good.
Young.
Kiana Young with the bucket from 6 feet right in front of the basket. 51-48, 3-point lead for Kennedale.
33.3 left, timeout Wildcats, Lady Cats.
Again, that 3-point lead is the biggest that Kennedale has had tonight. Lady Cats led by 11 midway through the third quarter. And it looked like they were about to break it open. But Kennedale, with some very aggressive defense, came right back and cut the margin to 2, 36-34 at the end of the third quarter.
Lady Cats have turned it over some more. We got to get tough with it.
A lot of turnovers. Sulphur Springs averages, I think it's 18 turnovers a game, and I believe we've had a lot more than that tonight.
I think we have tonight. It's frustrating. Of course, it's easy for us to see sitting here on the side of the court.
Right.
You can see when the defense is already leaning towards you. But we just got to go. But we got to finish here. We got some conflicting news because the scoreboard shows possession arrow with Kennedale, but the possession error over on the score table is with the Lady Cats, which is very important. It is our possession.
I think maybe the scoreboard is looking to the next.
It is,
possession.
but they're showing the.
Here's Trinity Jefferson for three, and it too long, but the rebound inside by Cami Shack, and she is fouled as she goes back up with the putback shot.
That's going to be number 13. That's her fourth. And all third.
Yeah, I've got her with 3. Kenzie Jackson, who is their leader by far tonight with
each team
20 points in the game.
Cammie gets 2 free throws. Got to have them both.
Cami Shack, a 72% free throw shooter. This one's on the way and hits the front of the iron and is no good. She has 12 points in the game. A very hot third quarter for Cami Shack. No points in the fourth quarter. 51-48. 3-point lead for Kennedale. She misses them both.
That hurts.
Rebound Jackson.
Cody fouls.
16 seconds on the clock. Cody Rowland the foul. Lady
Still
Cats.
not a shooting foul, so it'll be side out.
Lady Cats in trouble here, down by 3 with 16 seconds on the clock.
Be the Kennedale's ball over here.
Jackson will inbound. Jackson with 20 points in the game.
We've got to go for the steal, and if not, immediately foul somebody. We can't let them have anything.
Right. Wildcats head coach Brian Jones up on the bench, shouting directions. They get it in, and there is the foul. That's Cody Rowland.
13's going to get 2 shots. 12.8 left. We really can't afford for her to make either one of these.
Now the scoreboard shows that it's her 5th foul. That's not right, is it?
No, I've only got it for her 3rd. Maybe or may have been her 4th, but because she fouled twice in a row, so that should be 4, and they're saying it's 5.
Wow, so Cody Rowland fouls out.
Okay.
We missed that 4th foul, I guess.
We missed that somewhere. Yeah, I missed 2 of them. She's had 2 real quick. So now who's coming in? Kayla's coming in her spot.
So Kenzie Jackson will be at the line. She has 20 points in the game.
Yeah, she's
only one
been the
free
dominant.
throw. 51-48.
She's been the dominant player that's hurt us. Like I say, I'm afraid we've got to have her miss both. She's done the part on the first one. So let's cross your fingers here. But we just got 12-8. And everybody on Lady Cats got to realize you got to shoot a 3 now. I don't think we got time to try it again.
Second shot coming here for Kenzie Jackson. For some reason, she gave it back to the official, and now she gets the ball one more time. Here's the shot on the way.
Nope.
And it is no good.
Them both, and timeout Lady Cats immediately. Great job by Brian Jones.
Rebound, Cammie Shack there. So Kenzie Jackson misses 2 free throws. She is one of their big girls.
Yeah.
So, the big girls tend not to be the good free throw shooters. So not too surprising, I suppose.
I tell you what, she's been a force on defense too, and I think she's gotten away. She's a little bit bigger body than like Cammie and Rainey, and she's gotten away with some pushes. And I'm not. This is in no way saying referees are causing us to be down 3 points, but there's been some down there that could have been. I'm sure we've had some on our end as well.
51-48 Kennedale with 12.4 seconds on the clock. Lady Cats called timeout.
Winner to the regional finals either Thursday or Friday against Maybank.
Lady Cats will have an inbounds play here.
But the full length of the court since they called it out timeout immediately.
Pretty much in need of a 3-pointer.
Yep. By the time we get it down here, and Maybank or Kennedale is going to wait for midcourt. They're not going to risk anything. They've even got a foul to give, so they can foul us, and we still can't shoot if it's not in the act.
Here come the Lady Cats. 8 seconds on the clock. This is Kyra Carter. And now they whip it back outside to Cammie Shack. The shot on the way, rattles off, no good, and that's all.
That's it.
Well, they got a pretty good look there.
Yeah.
Cammie Shack, they had it in the hands of who they wanted to make that 3-point shot, and it looked pretty good, had good rotation on it, but it just simply would not go down. And so the Lady Cats lose it tonight, 51-48 to Kennedale. And it looked good for Sulphur Springs there midway through the third quarter, but give Kennedale credit that last quarter and a half belonged to them.
Yes, they outscored us 17-12 in the fourth quarter, so that was the difference.
51-48 the final. And Lady Cats basketball will continue after this on KSST.
Good.
Lady Cats basketball on KSST, and the Lady Cats season has come to an end here. A really hard-fought, competitive game here from start to finish with Kennedale. Kennedale Wildcats or Lady Cats. They also go by Lady Cats. But they will move on now and play in the regional final against Maybank, either Thursday or Friday night. Maybank beat Lake Dallas this evening in the first game here, 45-27. So, Tony, let's see, scoring for Sulphur Springs. I've got Cody Rowland with 17.
Yep.
Cammie Shack with 12.
Yep.
Trinity Jefferson with 9.
Yep.
Kaylee Carter with 6.
Yep.
And Rainey Johnson with 4.
That's where we're at.
And I'm off one for Kennedale. I've got them with one more than they actually scored.
I've got mine. We got 19 for Kenzie Jackson.
Okay, that's where I'm off then.
Okay. 9 for Kyla Williams. 9 for Kiana Young.
Right.
7 for Zamora.
Right.
And 7 for Bufa.
Right. Okay, so I was off somehow on Kenzie Jackson. I gave her credit for a free throw somehow that she didn't make, but she ends up with 19 points rather than 20 points, but really good performance by her tonight.
She was a difference maker, and I really thought that it was going to be number 21. It only ended up, she scored 10 more than 21 did. The way they started off, I thought that's who they're going to go to every time.
Yeah, Kenzie Jackson is a senior. This is a relatively young Kennedale team.
Yes.
Let's see, there's only 4 seniors, but only 2 of them played.
Okay.
So the other seniors not really key members or key contributors to the team, at least not tonight. So disappointing loss for the Lady Cats. I know they're going to feel like they should have won the game.
Sure. With all the turnovers, a 3-point ball game with probably 20 to 25 turnovers, absolutely they should have won the basketball game.
And they had that great run midway through the third quarter where they went up by 11, and I think you and I both and everybody in the gym thought that Sulphur Springs was about to blow Kennedale out of the gym at that point, but give Kennedale credit. They held on there and righted the ship.
The difference that I think it was on all those turnovers is, especially down here, Kennedale stole the ball a lot and interrupted a lot of our skip passes, whereas on the other end, when they had turnovers or defense, it wasn't as critical. But we gave the ball away. Our defense was causing the turnovers on the Kennedale end.
Yep. And
that hurts.
And Lady Cats too often just gave the ball away.
Yeah, just little soft passes from 8 feet, but somebody sitting there that just reaches around and getting it. I mean, you got to realize you got to throw that ball.
Yep. All right, well, Lady Cats end the season then 28-9. Really good campaign for Brian Jones' bunch. And Kennedale will go to 19-15. Their record not all that impressive, but I think they have gotten better as the season has gone along. And as we said, they played Godley twice this season in their district. Godley is one of the top teams, and they, by the way, are playing North Lamar either tonight or tomorrow night in the Division I playoffs.
I would say tonight, but because of the weather.
They lost to Godley in the first game 58-33, but they came back and lost the second time they played only 45-43. So they really made a big difference there, made up a lot of points between those two games against a really strong Godley team ranked number 14 in the state. So they're better than their record would indicate. Kennedale is.
They're playing Godley today, but I don't see a score.
Well, we might have that tomorrow morning. Well, Lady Cat Basketball brought to you by BT Medical, City National Bank, Wesley House Assisted Living, Farm Country, the Alliance Bank, the University Interscholastic League. And our sincere thanks to J. Hodge Chevrolet for providing a beautiful white Equinox SUV here this evening. Lady Cats fall to Kennedale 51-48. Thanks to Matt Jensen, our technical director and video producer James Terry, our producer in the KSST studio, and of course Tony Flippin, our color commentator. I'm John Mark Dempsey, and we say good night from Mesquite.